everybody? It is Friday night, and welcome to the Iconic Video Games Podcast. I'm your host, Axel1324.
I'm Princess Zelda.
And I'm Doggy Dog 420.
Right, and it is Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Princess Zelda.
Happy New Year, guys.
Happy New Year, Doggy.
Happy New Year to you guys in the chat. Love you all.
Yes, absolutely. Love everybody.
Yay.
So, did you blow up any fireworks? Did you shoot off any guns? Anything like that exciting for you, Princess Zelda?
No, but I was up at till 5 a.m., not midnight. I was all night.
What were you doing till 5 a.m.?
What do you think? How do you get 11 or 1,600 or whatever hours a year if you go to bed at 10?
Oh my god! I love it. Gaming. That's right. I called it quits early on New Year's. I sent the message out like at 11:30. I'm like, I'm not gonna make it, guys. Good night, Happy New Year, and I crashed. I mean, I was out.
Wow.
I made it to Happy New Year, New York, but I didn't get it to Chicago time, Chicago Dallas time. So yeah, Happy New Year to our chat, by the way. Let's see. Let's check in with it. We got Nuftorious in here. Shout out to Nuftorious. Thank you so much for joining us. You're the real MVP.
What's up, brother?
Say, Doggy, hope you're having a good night.
Doing great. Glad you're here. Hope you're doing well as well.
Yeah, there you go. Your Wicked Hawk is here. Thank you so much for joining us. He says, hey, happy Friday. Hey, what's going on? Your Wicked Hawk, thank you so much for joining us. You're the real MVP. And Time Drago is here. He goes, yo, what's up? What's going on, Time Drago? Thank you so much for joining us. You're the real MVP as well. I'm sure we'll hear you later on in the show.
Remember Fat Albert? He used to go, hey.
Hey. It's probably where I got it from. I used to be a huge Bill Cosby fan when I was a kid.
Yeah, he had picture pages. Do you remember that? Picture
pages? I remember that.
Yeah.
It had that pin that made music when he drew and stuff.
It was like the first interactive thing where you're at home and he's doing the activity and you're doing them with him at home. Yeah.
And pudding pops. Yeah. And he had pudding pops too.
Pudding pops, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about those.
Oh man. And I don't know if you guys can see behind me, but the train set is gonna get put back together here in a week or so. Now that Christmas is over, we took down the Christmas decorations. So my Christmas decorations are down. What about your Christmas decorations, guys? Are yours still down or are they up?
Up. Probably till February.
You're one of those? Really?
I am one of those, yes.
Yo, Time Drago, quit being lazy and bring down your Christmas lights.
No, they love them.
What about you, Doggy?
I have probably 40% left to take down. Like I took them all down in here. They're pretty much all down except for the front room and the kitchen. So I do like every single room. I do like Chevy Chase. I Chevy Chase the inside of my house out with lights and everything. So
that sounds awesome.
Yeah, it takes a while to get it all.
I would love to see that. That's awesome.
I'll have to send you guys. I took videos of it. I didn't take videos of it this year, but it's pretty much the same as last year. I took videos of it. I'll have to send you guys
you'll definitely
video
because
I go all out.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, no. We went sort of minimalistic this year, so we were able to put everything up in one day and take it all down in one day.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, that'd be nice. Yeah.
So we went very minimalistic on our Christmas decoration, seeing as we didn't feel like buying anything else for this house this year. So yeah. But other than that, so Princess Zelda, you got over 1,000 hours gaming last year. Mm-hmm. Are you going to try to beat that record?
I'm not going to try. I'm going to succeed, and without trying, add that in there.
So, seeing as you are going to succeed, what have you been playing this week?
I've been I cannot get off that Coral Island. The farm needs me, and my family knows that. So we just stay in the same party, and I tend to the farm because right now the farm needs me.
The farm needs
That's right. Yeah.
The plants need her. They need her.
They do. Somebody's got to water the plants.
Do you have any real life plants, Princess Zelda?
I do. We have a lemon tree.
No, not like a fruit, like a plant that produces food. Like in
the house,
plant, like in your house.
It's in the house.
You have a lemon tree in your house?
We have a lemon tree in the house, and then you can use the leaves to make tea. Yay!
Hey, cool.
Don't you get like a lot of gnats and stuff?
No. So you keep it in, and then when it turns nice, like in the spring and summer, it'll sit outside. But for half the year, he's inside with us. I minimalized the actual live plants in the house because so many are toxic for animals, and we have a lot of animals, and so that always scares me that people leave and get sick.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't keep plants. My wife does, as every plant I have ever kept has died. And seeing as I value life, I've decided to not take any plants. But my wife, though, like there's a plant in every room in this house.
Nice. See, that's lovely.
You see, like, what's that? A walk-in closet? Are there plants in the walk-in closet? Yes, there is.
There sure is. There should be.
That's right. There sure is.
Where else do they go? Yeah.
Doggy Dog, what about you? What have you been playing this week?
Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see. On New Year's Eve, I played some shovelware to finish off my 1 million game score thing to finish that up. So yeah, there we go.
Did you get it?
Shovelware,
Yay!
yeah, it's over finally. Yeah, so
that's congratulations.
Okay,
$1 million Doggy.
Wow.
Yeah, so enough of the shovelware. Okay, moving on. So
Wait! You can't glaze over that. Did like Microsoft do anything to acknowledge this monumental event? Did anything happen?
No.
I feel like something should happen. What? They don't do anything?
No.
Okay. Sorry, go ahead.
No nothing, no rewards points, no nothing, which that's fine.
Come
That's
on.
fine. It's not really it's just kind of a score that it means to you what it means. It doesn't really mean anything to anybody else. It's
That's not true.
Goal. Yeah, so okay, well
Disagree.
We're going with Princess.
I'm writing them a letter.
Congratulations.
I finished off an awesome game, Sea of Stars, early in the week. My first game I finished this year. So Sea of Stars, nice. I highly recommend that. Especially if you like JRPGs, old school JRPGs. You'll love that game. It's got it all. And of course, playing some Mortal Kombat 1 last Friday. We had a nice big party, including Titan was in there for a while. And many others, of course, the usuals. And also playing some MK1 during the week, going through the invasions mode again. The grind is real. For some more skins.
There you go. All right.
Nice.
Well, it's good to hear from Sloan, Doggy Millionaire 420.
Sure is.
That's right. So this week, I have been finding out. Oh, go ahead.
I forgot. I also started... I got it from Gamefly. I started just a couple of days ago. I only got like 4 or 5 hours in it. But Ghost of Tsushima, and that game's shaping up. That game's shaping up to be really cool. So
nice. I want to play in black and white with the
right. Yeah, they have a black and white
subtitles,
with just the Japanese.
Whenever I get to it.
Yeah, no, that game's cool. I think I'm really gonna enjoy it. It's starting off awesome. So I'm sure it's gonna keep getting better.
So I have been trying. So the games I'm playing right now, majority right now is going to Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm still in that game, and I'm just enjoying my life with it. Every scene is like a nostalgia kick. Like, I remember this back in the PS1. I remember back on the PS1. I remember this back in the PS1. Getting ready for the next one. And then I've been playing the Tears of the Kingdom even more now. Like I'm just finding out even more. I'm like, what would happen if I put a lizard tail on a spear and it turns into like a lasso whip? I'm like, yes. I'm just finding out. And that's what I love the most about Tears of the Kingdom is just have fun. Find out.
Have fun and find out. Yeah.
On my Xbox, I've been playing Forza Motorsport 8, and I did a lot of the firefight on Halo Infinite, and it was a lot of fun. So yeah. Oh man, Time Drago man, thank you so much for sharing that with us. But I don't think we need a play-by-play of that. Just putting that out there, man. I mean.
I know, is he meaning to text this to me and not in the chat? Like, what's happening?
I don't know, but yeah. I appreciate it though. It's fun. But I appreciate it. I just ate, man. Is all I'm saying. But okay, so it is a new year. That means there are new games. There are going to be some new games to play this year. So let's go over Doggy's list last year. let's see if Doggy played his games.
Okay.
Hey,
Oh,
Doggy,
how
you
fun.
have to mention the
Cool,
games
this
you
is
listed,
cool.
Yeah.
and you let me know if you played them.
Okay.
Okay. So up first was Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster.
I absolutely loved a Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remaster. They couldn't have did any better with that. You know, it was perfect. I played that for 62 hours. Got all but 2 of the trophies, and I have no clue why. I must have missed something somewhere. But I enjoyed every second of that. That was a blast back to the past. I couldn't have asked for anything better. I love that. That game was great.
Yay.
Nice.
Shout out to my beautiful wife who joins us. Thank you so much for being here. You are the MVP of my life. There she is, of course, looking amazing with me holding her. And here she says, Happy New Year, Miss Zelda and Mr. Doggy.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Yes,
That
absolutely.
was very good.
And shout out to Cyber Gunther. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. He says, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year to you.
Happy
as
New
well.
Year, bro.
All right. The next game up was Street Fighter 6.
Oh yeah, Street Fighter 6 was awesome. We still play that on Friday nights. The fighting in that game was amazing. It had a cool open world map story mode that was awesome. I didn't get all the way through that, but what I did play and that was cool. Yeah, like I said, that one gets played plenty of Friday nights. So awesome fighting, great. They did a great job of Street Fighter 6.
Great. And then last was Forza Motorsport.
Yes, of course. They did a great job with that game too. I spent plenty of hours playing that as well, and shout out to them. Like I said, great job. Everything they did, they improved. I know some people were disappointed in it, but I sure was not disappointed. I was happy with the game.
There you go. All right, so Doggy was 3 for 3.
Nice, Doggy.
He did not lie last year.
No lies detected.
That's right.
Nice.
No lies detected. That's why he's the Doggy with $1 million.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's see. Princess Zelda, you were not here for this last year. But I will go for me. So up first for me was The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Of course, I played it. It was my game of the year. Last year, played that game probably. I mean, I'm still loving that game. It's so good. Up next is Starfield. Of course, I played Starfield. You know I did. Fantastic game. I don't care what anybody says. I'll probably have 300 hours in it by the time I'm done playing it. But yeah. And then I'll decide that it was a good game. But until then, I'm holding judgment. You know, you can't say how you feel about Starfield until you got
Right, yeah.
in.
Yeah, you got to play 400 hours and then say it sucks. Yeah.
That's right. or and then say it's amazing. I don't know. You just got to hold judgment to that 400-hour mark.
Right. Yeah, that's the new thing these days.
Last on my list was Suicide Squad Killed the Justice League. No, I did not play it because it got delayed.
Oh.
Ooh.
So I am 2 for 3, but it was not my fault. Not because I didn't want to play it.
I think that game's going to be pretty cool, though.
I always like all their games. Everybody's kind of down on Suicide Squad because it's not Batman, but I'm just like, you know what? You know, Rockstar is the DC universe. Not Rockstar, Rocksteady. Sorry, Rocksteady is the DC universe studio. Let them make whichever DC universe story they want. So yeah. And Ty Drago says, Doggy, you hit 1 million. Holy crap.
Claps. Thank you, bro. Oh, I could see that what's his name on Raymond? Frank. Right? Frank. Holy crap.
Who's that?
The dad on Everybody Loves Raymond. You know, he always says holy crap.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Holy crap. Yeah. You're right. How did I not remember that? All right. So, and of course, RWK joins us. Shout out to RWK88. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. And he says, nice, 1 million.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice, Doggy. Nice. All right. So there you go. So that is our review from last year. And of course, in 52 episodes, we'll review it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. This is so much fun. I don't think I need the audio, so I'm just going to click the audio. You know what? Let me just shed the audio and mute it. There we go. All right. So, but it's time to make a new list.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
up first is Princess Zelda. Princess Zelda.
Woo.
What is the first game that you are looking forward to playing and being held accountable to in 2024.
As I should be. I'm going to go with a remake, actually. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. It first appeared in 2013 on the 3DS, but they've upgraded it. And now you can play with 3 friends online at the same time to solve these lovely mysteries with these amazing characters. Look at this game! Ah! Love it.
Look at Luigi, so cute.
I know.
Fantastic. Did you ever play the DS version?
I have not. I played Luigi's Mansion 1, of course, the original, but I have not played the 3DS version. So all the puzzles will be new to me.
Did you ever play Luigi's Mansion 3? On the Switch?
Yeah. No, I don't think I have. I might have. I don't remember. Good question.
So many hours, so many games, you know.
I don't remember.
All right. Yeah, I will be very interested to see how they translate the DS to this. It should be pretty good because it did have touch input controls for puzzling. So we'll see. Maybe this time you'll just have to shake the remote or something. Doggy, have you played the original Luigi's Mansion? And are you looking forward to playing this one on that amazing Switch that you have?
I unfortunately have not played any Luigi's Mansions games, even though I've heard they're pretty awesome. Probably not much chance I'm going to get to this one. Seeing as how I can't find the Switch under the pile of dust. Is there? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, actually, that the Switch has actually been getting played this past week. So,
By you?
But yeah, not by me, no. But yeah,
still,
yeah,
all right.
yeah, my daughter, she's been playing it. I was like, oh, there it is. All right, there. Plug it up. But no, I don't know. It'd be cool to try these, but I cannot say that that's going to be on the docket.
Look how fun. There's a pink one.
Oh, it looks cool.
Are you guys going to buy it? Princess Zelda, does everybody in your household have a Switch?
That is a negative.
Oh, so it's going to be local co-op though, right?
Yeah, it'll have to be local because there's no way anybody's going to want one.
All right. So, Doggy. So, is this one on your list though, Doggy?
No, probably not. Not on the docket.
So I did play the DS version, as you know. I was kind of talking like I did. And I don't think I'm going to buy the remake personally. I feel like the DS experience was good enough, and Luigi Mansion 3 on the Switch that was built from the ground up for the Switch, I think was good enough for me. But do I think it's a good game? Absolutely. I think everybody should play Luigi's Mansion games. If you haven't, you should do yourself a favor and definitely play it. And ask Princess Zelda to play 1,000 hours of this game with you.
Yay!
Let's see. Let's check in with the iconic chat real quick. Let's see. Doggy, that crap is almost as amazing as what I just plunged over here. Wow. Oh man, throwing your son under the toilet. Let's see. RWKD, I play Elden Ring today. It's not for me. Too much to do, and I don't understand a lot of it. Combat was fun though. Oh man, Elden Ring was my game of the year 2 years ago, and it was fantastic. I can't wait for the expansion.
I would love to try that game.
Day one for me.
I would love to try. I would love to try that game, but yeah, I feel like I'd be with RWK. I don't think that would be. I don't think that would be for me. I mean,
come on, Doggy. It's just a game, bro.
It's just a game. That's right. It is just a game.
And if you need to be carried, just summon me in. I'm level 270.
All right. Well, yeah. We need him right off the start. Yeah.
That's right. Level 270. I got you. Let's see. It's going to be good. You're talking about Suicide Squad. Cyber Gunther says, it's going to be good. I played the closed beta for Suicide Squad. Absolutely. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. I played it. I played it too. But that's all we can say.
Oh, and we're talking about a couple of plumbers. Where's my purple plumber outfit?
Yes.
I'll be sure to get you one.
That'd be so funny. Let's see. My son has a Switch Lite, and Luigi's Mansion is his favorite. Oh, there you go. See?
Nice.
Lots of Luigi's Mansion. And shout out to Roy Matumbo. Thank you so much for joining us. You're the real MVP. Roy. Yes. All right. So Luigi's Mansion 3. Fantastic pick, Princess Zelda. Fantastic. Doggy Dog, what is your first pick for 2024?
2024, man. It's already a pretty good list of games, so we're just going to pick some out here.
Mhm.
First one, I'm going to go with the game that I already pre-ordered, and a game that caught my eye at the VGAs with its cool trailer, and it was Visions of Mana. Yes, Square is actually going to release a cool RPG day one on the Xbox. So maybe this, new partnership's starting to show. Okay, Final Fantasy Adventure on the Game Boy, and then Secret of Mana on the SNES. Those were like the first two action RPGs I remember. Secret of Mana is actually a sequel to Final Fantasy Adventure on the Game Boy. I loved Final Fantasy Adventure on the Game Boy. It's one of my favorite Game Boy games. Secret of Mana and the Super Nintendo was awesome. I loved playing that with my brother because you could play, if you had a multi-tap, you could actually play with 3 players, but you could have a second player because there was always 3 characters and you'd switch between the characters to whichever one you want. So if you had a second controller, of course, you could have a couple people playing at once. So I always have fond memories of playing that with my brother. It had a great story, incredible music, colorful, fun world, Secret of Mana, if you played it, you know what I'm saying. It was a great game. The trailer, which we're looking at now, looked like it has cool combat, some Secret of Mana combat, cool. This looks awesome. The bosses look huge and big, which is always awesome. I always love that. Colorful, beautiful world. Even just that right there, that just looks amazing, right? Some new info that's been released is this will be the first installment in the mainline story in 15 years. And it's supposed to be faithful to the original games, whatever that means. So maybe it's going back to some of the original stuff, which is good for me because those are the ones I played. I didn't play the ones on I didn't play Trials of Mana or Legend of Mana.
Yeah, I thought those were offshoots. So Trials
I
think was an offshoot. I don't know if Legend of Mana was an offshoot.
Yeah. They, like I said, this is the first mainline one in 15 years. So I don't know which ones have came out in that time, but I didn't get to play any of those. I didn't have the PlayStation at that time. The original sound designer or however you producer or whatever from the original Secret of Mana is doing the music here. So you're in for a treat with the music.
The music guy was Hiroki Kikuta.
Yeah, something.
And Kenji Ito.
Right. Either way, I know he's coming back, or they are coming back, whatever, to produce the music for this game. So we're in for a treat, even if it's half as good as what was on the Super Nintendo there. And I'm sure it'll probably be better because we're living in the digital area where you can make music as great as you want. So, but yeah, I'm totally looking forward to this. I was so happy to see when they showed this trailer, the Xbox is one of the consoles this was coming to. I'm really happy about that. So I will definitely, like I said, I've already pre-ordered it. I'm definitely playing it.
Awesome. Princess Zelda.
Hi.
Secret. Is it Secret of Mana? Visions of Mana. There you go. Visions of Mana. Yeah. Are you going to play it?
I think it looks fantastic. I don't know if it's a day one for me, so I think I might wait for the awesome reviewer, Doggy, to let me know if it's something that he thinks I would like.
All right. Yeah. There we go.
There you go. All right. So for me, the main series it started off as Final Fantasy Adventure, right, on the Game Boy.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. And then, which I think I own. I want to say I bought it thinking it was a Final Fantasy game, and it wasn't.
Right. Yeah.
And then it went Secret of Mana, Trials of Mana, Dawn of Mana, and now Visions of Mana. So this is the 5th installment in the main series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So this is the 5th installment in the main series. Everything else is spin-offs. So, it's not that far ahead if you want to go back and play some of the OGs out there. Mm-hmm. And so that's great. But however, for me, I think I'm going to skip this one. If Doggy buys this physical, maybe he can let me borrow it.
Yeah, maybe send it your way. Yeah, that's physical is what I got pre-ordered, so that's how I'll be doing it.
Yeah, but otherwise, I think I'm going to skip it just because there's other games I want to play. No offense to Square, but this is not my game that I'm looking forward to playing this year. Although it is, I'm so happy that it's finally coming to all platforms as it should have in the first place.
Right. Yep.
Right. Let's check in with the chat. Let's see. The only Roy Montumbo says the only game I've pre-ordered for 2024 is Gory Cuddly Carnage. Playing as a hoverboard riding cat slicing up unicorns is going to be so much fun. Wow, that's an explanation. And shout out to Papa Woody for joining us. Thanks so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. Happy New Year. And to the King, thank you so much for joining us. Happy New Year. You are the real MVP. Let's see. The tree looked like you good this year.
It did.
Yggdrasil.
I don't know what that is, Tendril. I mean,
right. What is that? What is that?
You might have inhaled too much methane while you were doing what you were doing. And you might have just had like a mini stroke right there. Just saying.
What's that from? What is that from? I've seen that name. A tree of Yggdrasil.
Is that the life tree? Is it the life tree in Marvel? You guys see Loki season 2? I loved it. I haven't seen it. No, that is the correct spelling. Okay. So it must be something from.
Yeah, I've seen that name. I just can't remember what it's from.
Norse mythology. All right. Well, moving the show right along to the next topic here, and to me, it's on to me. I am looking forward to playing a different game from Square, and that is none other than Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. If you've been following me, you know how excited I've been since this trailer came out. I love Final Fantasy VII Remake. I just like it's totally hitting every nostalgic nerve in my body because Final Fantasy VII to me is like one of the best games ever made. Very hard to change my mind on that. And the remake, the Final Fantasy VII remake delivered. Of course, it didn't got into the open world. It's only 1/3 of the story, and this is going to be the second third. And I cannot wait to play it. I already have this pre-ordered and paid for. Digital Deluxe Edition coming my way. I can't wait for this game to go out into the open world. Will I be able to get the flying ship? Am I going to race some chocobos? Probably. I hope that it just uses my save from the current game to move on, but I think they said that it wasn't because it's going to be so different.
Oh, okay.
They've overhauled the combat, so that's going to be new. And we'll see how they tell the stories this time and how that second third, the disc number 2 joins in. And of course, I did get the integrate with Yuffie. So I get to, as I said, I hopefully get to keep everybody. So this is going to be very nice, very cool. I cannot wait to play this game. And it releases here soon, right? In February. That's right.
Yeah.
12/29. Leap year. A leap year release. That is cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
That's right. A leap year release game. And I cannot wait. And look at that. The flying saucer. So cool. The dances. I just can't get over it. I just can't get over any of this. There's the Chocobo races, as I said. You got the fighting game, the little boxing game, the dirt bike racing, all these side activities. It's gonna be so much fun to play this game. I cannot wait to get my hands on it. Put that PlayStation 5 to work. Mm-hmm. On the next 100 hours, I'm gonna spend on a video game. Probably. Just saying, probably. So yeah. Princess Zelda Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I do not think
PS5 you have.
Yeah, I don't think I will be getting the PS5 to enjoy this masterpiece.
Yeah, there you go. No PS5, only Quest games.
Quest.
Oh my gosh, just seeing the logo. Sorry, totally geeking out over here over it. February 29th on 2 disc. 2 disc. Too bad I got the digital deluxe. And yeah, that Sephiroth statue is something else. My cousin ordered it, and I'm very jealous of him.
How much was that?
It was like $500, man.
Okay,
Ooh.
yeah, I wouldn't have ordered that. No.
Yeah, it was crazy. Or $300. Sorry, it was like $300.
Yeah, that's okay.
And I had just finished paying for Christmas gifts, and like when they opened up the pre-orders was like right before Black Friday, and I'm like, why would you do this to me, Square? Why couldn't you open up pre-orders like during tax season? Tax return season or something. So yeah, sad about that. But yeah, my cousin, he ordered the original statue. He's gonna have this statue, so he's running a collection, and I can't wait to see it when it's all done. Maybe they'll all come together, Doggy, into one cool sculpture. Maybe.
Yeah.
Doggy, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
Okay, I never played Final Fantasy VII Remake just because it's kind of mad at them because they didn't bring it to Xbox like they originally said they were, or at least I was under the assumption they was going to. I thought it was supposed to come to Xbox, and they never did. So I wasn't able to play it for the year or so, whatever it was out, and then I got a PS5, and last year was way too busy to get to Final Fantasy VII Remake. So hopefully I can play Final Fantasy VII Remake at some point in time. But I have to play that first. I don't know if I'm going to have enough time this year, unless it's a real dry year, to make it through all that and then get to this. So hopefully down the line, one of these days, I'll get all this completed and play all this. But will I get to Rebirth this year? I don't know. I'm not thinking so. There's, unless it's a dry year, which I'm hoping it's not.
I'm hoping it's not too. But no, Doggy, right now you can buy digitally, right? If you buy Rebirth, you get Final Fantasy VII Remake Integrate for free.
See, yeah, I need to have you show me which version that is, because there's like 3 or 4 different versions. I'm afraid I'll get the wrong one. I do need to get that though, if it comes with all that, because I do want to play this. Point out
another thing I'm geeking out about right here: Diamond Weapon, right there. Oh man, it's so cool that they're gonna have Diamond Weapon. He's like an Uber boss in the open world. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And of course, you got Odin here, the summon Odin. Oh,
right.
Just.
Cannot wait from Final Fantasy 2 days. Yeah, man.
Yes. Roy Matumbo, we need you in here for some Final Fantasy love. I know you play PlayStation games.
And it looks like it's got some Rock'em Sock'em robots up in there. So
yeah, it did.
Where can you go wrong with that? Yeah.
In the original one. Yeah. Let's see. Let's check in with the chat. So Niftorius says from WoW, I'm gonna assume it's the tree that
that tree, yeah. I was thinking it was from
Andersill.
Right, yeah, I was thinking it was from Ease, but okay, yeah, wow, maybe that's why we don't really know.
There you go. So we don't know.
Yigs Drail.
Let's see. Doggy, can you read this?
I still need to finish the OG Final Fantasy VII. Dock me some gamer points. Oh, you mean like
the PS1?
Yeah, the PlayStation 1. Yeah, the PlayStation 1. Final Fantasy VII, which I'm sure that's what he means.
Is that what you're talking about? Let me know. All right, let's see.
Yeah,
Papa Woody says, I know it's off topic, but I can't stop playing Far Cry 6. I got it a while back and only played it a bit, but it's the only game I'm playing at the moment. Hey, man. Those Far Cry. Cool. Don't sleep on Ubisoft. Ubisoft makes some fantastic games.
Oh, I know. A lot of people love Far Cry 6.
Yeah. And Ty Juggle says, super cool game. Yeah. Niftoria says, my favorite game this year is going to be Dragon's Dogma 2 for sure.
Ooh,
oh man,
yeah.
That it's an open world action RPG. Yeah, that's gonna be something.
Yeah,
it's definitely gonna
try
something.
That one.
Good pick there. Yeah. Jesse Darby joins us. He says, good evening,
brother.
Jesse Darby. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP, and happy New Year.
Yeah, happy New Year, dude.
Let's see. Oh my God, Kate Sith looks so amazing in that trailer. Right? I thought so too. Doggy Dog, I already knocked off a bunch of your points a long time ago. All right, let's see. I never played the original Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation, but I'm currently playing it on the Vita. Final Fantasy VII, I have bought that game on the PS1, on my Xbox, and on my Nintendo Switch. So, yeah, to say that Final Fantasy VII is my favorite Final Fantasy is an understatement.
Not my favorite.
I know that some people think that it doesn't hold up and it wasn't that good, blah, blah, blah. But I got to tell you, it was the first epic RPG I played and got through. So, yes. Princess Zelda. Hi. You are up next. Princess Zelda, take it away.
So I was just looking at the picture and I didn't even know what this was. And I came across it. And it looks just like all the games I love, like Stardew Valley and the new Coral Reef. So it turns out it is Bandle Tale, a League of Legends story. So although I didn't play a lot of the battle, this is a spinoff. and it looks so fun. It looks exactly like what I love to do. It's like you do your own farming, and then you have to take the food that you make, and then you have to cook recipes, and just like that, fun, relaxing, entertaining, and cute characters. Like, it just looks so amazing to me. I know I'm gonna love this game.
Another farming simulator.
Yay!
I love her farming
Can't
simulator.
get enough of them.
Interesting. Okay. So a Bandle's Tale. Who is Bandle?
I think it's this. I don't know who Bandle is, but the city. I know it's not the city, is it? Where League of Legends.
No.
That starts with the B
Summoner's
too. What's
Rift
the name
does
of
not
that?
take place in there. It's not one of the kingdoms I recognize. That I don't think so. I mean, these are all Yordles, so they're called Yordles in League of Legends. So I do recognize that they're Yordles. Is where Yordles are from called Bandle?
That's what I'm wondering. I remember the town, the city starts with a B. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the same one.
There you go. A Bandle's Tale from League of Legends. Doggy, a Bandle's Tale from League of Legends. Get your farm on. Oh my God, there's Corky. Okay, sorry. I recognize that character. Okay, go ahead, Doggy. Sorry.
What is this on? What is this going to be on? What platforms is this going to be on?
It's a good question.
Yes.
I like the question.
League of Legends will be on everything. Trust me.
Okay.
Mm.
You know, I could dig a farm simulator if it's the right one every once in a while, but I'm not sure this is going to be one of those ones. Looks kind of cool. It's got that old school style look to it, but no, I don't think this is going to be my thing. Unless, once again, it's a dry year, which it's not going to be. It's going to be a great year. So
It's gonna be a great year. That's right.
it's going to be a great year. It's going to be hard
Don't
to
jinx
pick
us
and
early,
choose.
Doggy. We're only 5 days in.
It's going to be hard to pick and choose what we play. But no, this looks like a great pick.
Oh,
It's
it's on the Switch and Windows.
Yeah, it looks cool. It just, I don't know. I don't have 1,600 hours like Princess Zelda, so I might not be able to get anything to grow in my amount of time I'd be able to play it. So I might have to pass.
It's going to be on the Switch and on PC, Dougie, so probably not.
Ah, man!
Yeah. It says League of Legends players will be glad to know the mystical knotted woods of Bandle City. So it's Bandle City.
Okay, so Bandle is the city. Okay, must be where these Yordles are from. So I like my League of Legends like action. So farming simulators and me just I haven't played a farming simulator since what was it you used to play on Facebook? Farmtown or something like that?
Whoa.
Farmville.
Oh my gosh. And you had to
Farmtown,
ask your friends and they had to send you stuff? Oh.
and they could come to your farm and water your plants if you went there and stuff. Yeah, so it's been a long time. So this is it for me. As I said, I like my League of Legends a bit more violent than this. So, but I'm really glad that League of Legends is, that Riot Games is making other games and certainly in other genres. I'm really happy for them. And Princess Zelda will just have to let me know how this game is.
I will certainly do that.
Yes. Great pick by Princess Zelda. Let's check in with the chat. It's Tibbet joins us. Shout out to It's Tibbet. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. Let's see. Jesse Darby says, my most anticipated game is Hellblade 2. Heck yes.
Oh,
Heck
yeah.
yes, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Oh, I did not click on the button. Sorry about that, Doggy. Go ahead, Doggy. Take it away.
Okay, let's see. For the next one, I'm going to go with another sequel, if you will, to an old school franchise. And I love fighting games, so I've got to play Tekken 8, which is coming out here later this month. I will be getting it. I will be getting it day one via GameFly because I have it like the lock thing, so they'll send it to me in the first day or two, whenever it releases. Second, 3D fighters were fun back in the day. I was more of a Virtual Fighter fan myself, but who wouldn't? The superior, of course. So I've always got to get my shots in for my awesome Sega games. Virtual Fighter, you are the king of 3D fighters. Just saying. But who didn't? Like some button mashing, Tekken style? Because that's what this game is more about. It's just button mashing. You'd have a PlayStation at your friend's house, and you'd pass the controller around and button mash, and whoever won, or whoever lost, passed the controller, whatever. Tekken Tag was awesome back in the day. Who could forget, like, the Tekken 3 arcade cabinets. I remember those were like huge, like at the time, like I had a huge control panel. If you saw the right one, a huge screen. I always remember.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they're huge. Like some of them weren't that big, but like the one over Terre Haute was huge. Yeah, I thought the screen. I thought, wow, that's cool. It's got that big screen stuff. Anyway, I just love fighting games, so I'm gonna have to give this one a try. The Tekken series, especially Tekken 6 and 7, kind of fallen off, but I expect a rebound here. From what I've seen, it looks like it has 32 fighters. They're going more with a cinematic approach with some of the special moves, kind of like Street Fighter has done with Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat's always cinematic with their stuff, especially here lately. Looks like they got to focus on stage destruction, which will be cool. I could always go for that. There's nothing wrong with a little stage destruction and some 3D fighters. There's also like a new single player mode, which will hopefully keep us as entertained as the Street Fighter 6 or even the Mortal Kombat 1. It's called Arcade Quest, and it looks like you got your own little avatar, and you're going to be going back and forth between these different arcades, which is cool. Visit all these different arcade scenes and fight. You'll probably just act like you're fighting an AI fighter or whatever, and if you beat him, you probably upgrade your avatar or do whatever. Who knows what they got in store, but it's cool. It looks like they've got their own cool little inventive single player mode that should keep it interesting more than just the regular arcade mode. Play through that and then hope that people keep playing online, which of course dies off after a year or so. So hopefully this arcade mode adds some depth to it. Any of the trailers and gameplay reveals I've seen, it looks pretty cool. So hopefully it's awesome. And hopefully it's a game that we can add to the Friday Night Fight rotation if everybody wants to get in on it. So we'll see. We'll see. Bring it on, Bandai Namco. Let's see what you got.
Wants to be shown how much they suck at coordination.
They got some big. I'll tell you what though, you got some big shoes to fill if you want to follow up with what Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat 1 did this past year. But if they do, we're in for a treat. So we'll see.
All right. Well, there you go. Princess Zelda, Tekken 8.
Mm-hmm. It's funny that you talked about Mortal Kombat 1 because that was so incredibly epic that this trailer is kind of not bringing me to that level of excitement. So I think, again, I don't know how much care and tenderness the Yordles are going to need, and that might deter me from having the time to play this.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so again, I have terrible timing with fighting games. It's so weird. I can play hard, difficult games, but I cannot play fighting games anymore at a high level. And it is not my idea of fun to just, go into rank and be ranked, dirt tier 5, It's just, I remember I remember the last time I played a fighting game, I thought I was good at Soul Calibur 4. I had practiced so much, and I go online, and I swear to God, the first game I played on Soul Calibur 4, the guy beat me up so bad, I never even touched the ground.
Oh my gosh.
Like what do you call it? Juggling? It's called juggling, right, Doggy?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. He juggled my entire health.
Wow.
So, I was like, I'm not going to play the fighting games anymore. I could beat all my friends. I could beat everybody I ran into. And then I go online and it's like,
met up with
you
one
won't even
super
touch
sweaty.
the ground.
Yeah, you met up with Mr. Super Sweaty himself. Yeah, you can't let that deter you. Just one sweaty dude.
Yeah, so Tekken 8 is a no from me.
I do that on MK1. You go into that combat league or whatever they call that, and you play some of those people, and they will kick your butt up between your shoulder blades, man. You're just like, God, do you do anything besides sit here and play MK1 all day and figure out how you could just cheese any match you're in, So yeah, that's aggravating. But
see, I haven't even played the game, and Doggy loves the game, and he's already pissed. See, imagine me. All right, let's check in with the chat real quick. Let's see. What do I Dragons TV? Shout out to Lemon. Thank you so much for joining us. You're the real MVP, and Happy New Year, buddy.
What's up, Lemon? What's up, brother?
That's right. Let's see. I don't blame you, Doggy. I couldn't play that either. Shout out to Jago Kukin. Thanks so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. Happy New Year. Let's see. Sorry, I was late. I was playing Pistol Whip. We were just talking about it, and it is a fantastic
Right?
game.
Yeah, I was talking about how you said that worry out. Yeah, sounds cool.
He says it looks cool to rent, but not to buy. Are you talking about Pistol Whip or Tekken?
Tekken. I'm sure he's
okay.
talking about Tekken. Yeah. Yeah, he's not a Tekken fan.
I still need a full game of Tekken Force mode. I don't even know what that is.
Tekken Force mode.
I have no idea what Tekken Force mode is. Roy Montumbo.
Yeah.
Was it a Europe only release? I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like I heard of that, but I'm not sure what it is.
Hey, Drago says Journals over Tekken. There you go.
It could happen too. Yeah.
That is my kind of math. I love it. And Jago Cookin, I'm sorry, Axel. I didn't mean to beat you so, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah. How could you deter me from playing?
That's funny.
All right. So up next, whoops, I did this wrong. This was shown off at the Game Awards, but I couldn't find the original Game Award trailer. But I've known about this game for a while, and that is my turn now is none other than Black Myth Wukong. You know I gotta get my difficulty in there. Make sure that I am gamer enough to do this. So, Black Myth Wukong is gonna be one of those. It looks like it's gonna be one of those difficult hack and slash games with fast combat action, beautiful, and I mean it is looking fantastic. And while I'm a little worried because hopefully they get this story right and hopefully the game is great. You know, when it comes to Souls style games, you're not guaranteed to get it right. So, Black Myth Wukong is based on, the novel Journey to a West. The Journey to a West was written by a monk trying to get to the heavenly, the heavenly whatever it's called in Buddhist. The heavenly realm. There we go. The heavenly realm in Buddha. And Wukong, you're first introduced in Sun Wukong in part 1 of 4. So chapters 1 through 7 of the poem. And Sun Wukong is basically just the monk talking about him about this. So yeah. If you know about Sun Wukong, he was born stronger and faster and could with all these powers, and he believed he deserved to be a god and wanted to be recognized by the gods. So he went out to complete to make himself a legend, and then like gods would give him tasks and they wouldn't grant him a godhood. So he kind of went off on them a little bit. So he had kind of a good arc, bad arc. And then he finally gets to Buddha, and Buddha literally tells him, he kind of tricks Wukong saying that, and I'm sorry if I'm spoiler, but this was written back in like 1850s, guys. If you haven't read this by now, that's your fault.
Yeah, you've had time.
In the 1500s. Okay, if you haven't read this by now, you weren't going to.
You're not going
to.
Yeah,
yeah, just say. And then so like he wanted to become a god, and they made him a god. Sorry, they made him a god, but a minor god, and he believed that he deserved to be better, like a major god. And he got into these arguments with the gods, and Sun Wukong basically went up to Buddha himself, and Buddha told him, if you can jump out of my hand, then I will give you my position. And Sun Wukong jumped, not realizing that in the Buddhist religions, Buddha holds the entirety of existence in his palm, so Wukong could never jump out of his hand, and so he got humbled by Buddha himself. And once he got humbled is when he finally accepted his role as the god that he was supposed to be. So it's a really good story. It's a really good novel. You should definitely read it if you're into that kind of literature. But if you're not, then hey, you get to play this game, and I am so excited to play Sun Wukong. As Sun Wukong, I love the Monkey King. I think he's such a good character because he has good arcs where he's the hero. He has like these bouts of evil arcs where he's like the bad guy. It makes you. It definitely doesn't play as someone that's like divine. It's someone who wants to be good but gets angry too. And so I really enjoy that, and I hope they tell this story really well. And the fact that it's going to be a Soul style game, cannot wait. I mean, look how good this looks.
That does look good.
Cannot wait to hit that parry button. Princess Zelda, are you going to play the game or are you going to read the novel? Which one is it?
Man, does that look incredible. And it makes me so sad that I lack the skill to like even beat the first enemy. Not boss, but first enemy. Like every time I try one of these games, I die immediately, repeatedly, and quit. But it looks so good. But I know that I could not get far and I would just get frustrated. So it makes me sad. It's a skill issue.
But she's going to read the poem.
Yeah, read the book.
Yeah. Have you read it, Princess Zelda? I know you're a scholarly person. Have you read it?
I have not read this. No.
Oh, okay.
I need to.
Yes, definitely. You should, because it's gonna be something. Doggy, the doggy with a million. Is he gonna get good?
Man, I was gonna read the book until you spoiled it for me, man. What are you doing, dude? Like,
what am I doing?
Gotta have like, a little bit of, respect, a little bit of, courtesy. Some reader's courtesy. You gotta ruin that. Like Jago said, quit giving up the 600-year spoilers. Come on.
Did he say that? Let me see.
Yeah.
Dang it, Axel. No, 600-year-old spoilers, please.
Yeah, you gotta stop that. As for the game, there's absolutely not a snowball's chance.
1592, guys.
1592. Yeah, I was just about ready to get around to it too. And you had to ruin it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. They just released the paperback. Yeah, there is absolutely no chance. There's snowball's chance, and where that I'm going to play this game. I have no. Yeah, what Princess Zelda said. Yeah, I have no. I'm no skills for these. I have no wish to play it and get whooped on and wonder why I spent $70 on a game that I only got 5 minutes into. There's no reason for it. So,
Volume 1, the hardcover book is $100.
$100, all right.
Yeah, just for volume. There's 4 volumes. Volume 1 hardcover book is $99. I'm gonna go to the library.
Yeah, I'm saying,
let's
check it out at the library.
Yeah, it's definitely available by other means for much cheaper. Princess Zelda.
I just can't believe that. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, and it's so cool. Like a lot of people don't realize, but like that staff he carries, right? That magic staff he carries, it can become as large or as small as he wants it to be, but it is so dense that only he has the strength to wield it.
Every man's dream.
I mean, it's wow.
Yeah, this game looks so cool though. It's just, I'd love to play stuff like this, but it's not my thing. Those aren't, I'm not up for the aggravation of it all. So, but man, it does look cool. Very great pick, So
yeah.
I know you'll enjoy it, and you'll have to.
I'm gonna love that game.
Yeah, we look forward to hearing you gush over this great game.
Yeah.
Sun Wukong. I cannot wait. Sun Wukong is so great. He's well loved if you are into that style of literature. Let's see. Let's check it with the chat real quick. Let's see. Hey, yeah, Doggy Dog asked the chat, what are your most anticipated games this year, chat? Absolutely. Let us know.
Throw them in there. Throw them in there.
We'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Let's see. Splendiferous. Shout out to Splendiferous. Thank you so much for joining us. You're the real MVP. And Happy New Year to you, Splendiferous. He says, Doggy, don't be ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. What am I being ridiculous about? Like, there's so many things it could be.
And Roman Tumble says the book may cost more than the game, but you're 10% more likely to get to the end, Princess Zelda.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah,
good stats there.
That's the gold-covered hardback version, Princess Zelda.
It's gilded. I love it.
How much is the paperback, Princess Zelda?
The paperback.
Paperback.
No, I would, but if the paperback was $27 for volume 1, which isn't bad. I didn't look at volume 2, but I do like a hardback book, but it doesn't matter.
What is it? What is it on the Kindle?
I didn't see that as an option. That's a good question.
Well, what about Apple Books or whatever it's called?
Audiobooks would be nice. Like while you're driving, you get to listen to it.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
It's broken into 4 volumes, and so it is.
Does this game cover all 4, or is this game only part of it?
if this game was to cover all 4, it would be one of the longest games ever made. Because the fact that Volume 1, I don't know if you saw how many pages Volume 1 was. It's there's no way this game can cover all 4. I think I'm hoping that it's not all 4, because I would want a sequel to this game. If this game is as good as I'm expecting it to be, as good as it looks, I would love for there to be
4 installments. Yeah,
I would love for sequels, because the Legend of Wukong, is massive. He went on so many adventures. It's insane. He conquered so many lands and ruled as a conqueror, as a divine king. I mean, he's called the Monkey King for a reason. So yeah, I really hope it does it. Let's see. Axel was just trying to play Smite by association. What? No way. In Smite, just saying. Yeah. I don't think they did him justice. Let's see. Splendifer says Black Myth Wukong has been my most anticipated game since I seen it the first time. Right? So good. So good. All right. Princess Zelda, what is your next most anticipated? Oh, hold on. Roman Tumble says Black Myth is only Volume 1, and you have to wait 2 years for Black Myth Rebirth to be released on 2 discs. I see what you did there, Roy. I see what you did there, the Final Fantasy. I see it. All right. Princess Zelda.
Yes.
What is your next game?
So the final game I picked is another remake from 1992, and it's called Alone in the Dark. And they have the character, it's the guy from Stranger Things, but it's set in the 1920s, and I always love timepieces like this, and to go get a little glimpse of what life was like back then. But you go to this mansion, and you have to solve puzzles and mysteries, but I hadn't even heard of this franchise until I saw this trailer. So evidently there's like 8 of these. There's like Alone in the Dark 2, Alone in the Dark 3, Alone in the Dark Nightmares. They just keep coming, and I've never heard of it.
It's a horror series.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like scary horror like Resident Evil that I would hate, and that just makes me feel awful, and I just quit. It looks like something I could actually complete. And it's got puzzles. I love puzzle games. Those are one of my absolute favorites. So I can't wait to try this.
All right. Cannot wait to try it from the guy that played in Stranger Things.
Mm-hmm.
So David, I forgot his name, but yes, him.
David David Harbourne something.
Yes. David something, yeah.
David something.
Doggy, Alone in the Dark. Now, if you remember, Alone in the Dark was an old Sega property back in the day.
Right. Yeah. I didn't even know they was coming out with an Alone in the Dark this year.
This is by Sega, right? No, I guess it's now owned by THQ. But it used to be licensed by Sega, maybe? I don't know. Whatever. I just remember seeing it on my Sega stuff.
Right. Yeah. Now, I might have to give this a try. Just, go back to some old school roots or whatever. Like I said, I didn't know they was even coming out with a Alone in the Dark that I remember this year. So, no, this looks all right. Like Princess Zelda said, it doesn't look like it's too Resident Evil-ish or whatever. It might be, something a little different. So, I don't know. Princess Zelda, you might have sold me on another game I need to play this year. So,
yay.
Yeah.
So what is the premise of Alone in the Dark, Princess?
Yeah.
This one, is it like a murder mystery? What is it?
Well, I'm actually thinking of DeathDealer because there's a lot of zombies, and that's her thing. So it goes back to you have to solve. I know you have to solve puzzles and mysteries, and I don't know what they are, of course. So, I've just had a little glimpse of it, but I hope you have to get rid of the undead.
Okay, well, there you go. This game is going to be a pass for me this year. But, Princess Zelda and DeathDealer are just going to have to tell me how amazing it was.
Fair.
They will let us know too, for sure.
As Alone in the Dark might be a great iconic franchise, but as a whole, their games have missed more than they've hit.
They're due.
So they are due.
There you go.
For someone that actually cares about the Alone in the Dark name. And it gives us a fantastic game. So if this game is like, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, I'm like, okay, I'm going to get it. But until I'm proven wrong, Alone in the Dark is just going to have to sit on the shelf by itself.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Alone in the dark.
Alone in the dark.
I see what you did there.
Yes. Let's check in with the chat. Let's see. I'll take a game about the legend of Bruce Lee. Oh, wasn't there like a game about Bruce Lee already back in the OG Xbox? I forgot. Yeah. And what about a Chuck Norris game? Oh, I mean, can you contain Chuck Norris in a single game? I don't know. Oh, did you guys know that it has been confirmed now that Chuck Norris used stunt doubles?
No.
Yeah, but only for the
It's a
crime
joke?
scenes. Because Chuck Norris don't cry.
That's awesome.
Bad jokes brought to you by Iconic Video Games. Let's see. I think the first one was on the Sega Saturn. I think. Yeah, I remember Alone in the Dark on my Saturn. I just remember that. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Just put Chuck Norris on the Bruce Lee game, Tyne. He's part of Bruce Lee's life anyway, so he would fit. Yes, right. The only man that could beat Chuck Norris was Bruce Lee. Let's see. And yeah, Jago Cooking. Yeah, I'll let DeathDealer and Princess Zelda tell me how Alone in the Dark is. Yeah, exactly. And people are loving my joke. Time Drago. Shout out to Time Drago laughing at my dad joke. Same thing with Jago Cooking. Yep.
That was a good one.
What was that like? What's that? How they put that? Whenever Chuck Norris does a push-up, he doesn't push himself up. He pushes the world down.
That's right. That's right. He pushed the world down. That's right. Oh my gosh, I love those Chuck Norris isms. Let's see. Doggy, you're up next, buddy. What do you got?
Up next, let's see. I'm going to go with Star Wars Outlaws, baby. This game looked cool at the Xbox Showcase.
Nice.
And then a week or so later, they had the Ubisoft show. I don't even remember what it's called, but they did like an extended gameplay trailer, and it looked so cool. Like, I was so into this. I mean, if you like Star Wars just a little bit, this just looks entertaining as can be to you. You play as Outlaw Scoundrel K. Vess, I believe is her last name, and the cute little guy companion Nix. There he is, right there. That guy, he's gonna have stuffed animals. He's gonna have he's gonna be one of the new Disney characters right there, Nix. He's gonna be something there. So, and it looks like they're attempting to pull off one of the biggest heists in the Outer Rim history. So, as it goes. And it says that this takes place between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. So that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool little period there. This game promises open world. We got stealth. We got open combat. We got vehicle combat. We got space combat and branching dialogue all in this bad boy. And of course, it's going to be a Ubisoft open world, so it's probably going to have hundreds of thousands of hours of play. Who knows? You know how they do it.
Yeah, Ubisoft.
Stuff,
yeah.
So, yeah, the gameplay trailer that they showed at the Ubisoft show showed them using Nix, to unlock certain things or do, you can send him off to do stuff. Show cool stealth. The gunplay looked cool. Just the regular combat looked cool. Then they went outside and she's riding vehicle. That looked cool. It even had a slow down mechanic and stuff, which looked like that was going to be fun. Then they went up in space, and that space combat looked so cool. When she was walking around, the worlds looked so full of people and buildings. It looked so lush and just looked so good, so comparable to the Star Wars anything. It just looks like they did a great job, And this was from a year ago, so no telling how good this is going to look when it comes out. Like I said, space combat looked great. At the end, I remember at the end of the trailer, at the Ubisoft, it said that dude asked, "Okay, so where do we go next?" When she sat down to take off on the ship, and she says, "Anywhere we want." So yeah, who could ask for more? You're gonna be if you're into Star Wars, you're gonna love this. And it's cool because it kind of gives me like a GTA vibe mixed in with Star Wars. So, maybe that's just me, but I'm really looking forward to this. Coming off the heels of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which was so great, which I know this won't be exactly the same, but I don't know. I think This is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. I think we're gonna have 2 great Star Wars games in a row. I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait to see what Ubisoft's open world, what the representation of Star Wars is. I think they'll do a great job. Great job.
All right, it's gonna be great. Princess Zelda, Star Wars, Outlaws.
It looks so good. I still have to play last year's, but yes.
Oh, you gotta play it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That axolotl looking thing.
At first, I was like, another Star Wars game, and then like, the more I hear about it, the more excited I get. And then the fact that it's Ubisoft, like I hate to say it, but I've been sleeping on Ubisoft. I started playing some of their games lately, and holy cow, Ubisoft has delivered.
Yeah,
nothing but quality. And the fact that I am not playing Avatar Frontiers of Pandora right now upsets me. So I really want to play some of these Ubisoft games. I feel like Ubisoft is, in my world, with my people, is heavily underrated at this moment. And I need to stop ignoring the greatness that is Ubisoft gaming right now. And if they take care of Star Wars the way they take care of Avatar, I think it's going to be a fantastic game.
yeah. Yep. Well said.
So
Yep.
yeah, great choice, Doggy. Yeah, I will probably be buying it. I don't know if it'll be day one, but I will probably be buying it.
Yeah, I'll day one that one. I can't wait for it to. Can't wait to see what the release date is. Hopefully it's earlier 2024 than late. But I'll take whatever as long as it's this year sometime.
Yeah, I cannot wait. Let's see. Shout out to the chat. Let's see. Jago Cookin says, "Hell yeah, Star Wars Outlaws is day one for me. I can't wait."
Yep.
Yeah. Fantastic. Niftorius, I haven't been excited for a Ubisoft game in a long time, but this year they have a couple of that could be very good, right? As I said, I've been sleeping on Ubisoft, and I feel like I've missed out on life right now. Let's see. Cyber Gunther comes in and he says, "One of my most anticipated games." Yeah.
All right.
People are looking forward to it.
Yeah. It looks so good.
I'm hoping this thing about the Mandalorian is true. Hey, I love the Mandalorian. So,
that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool if that was true. Yeah.
I wonder if Star Wars Outlaws is going to be a smaller experience than Avatar. I got 3 days, 3 hours, and 3 minutes in Avatar, and I'm not even done yet. Wow.
Yeah, Jacob's
Wow.
loving Avatar. Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know.
big
I got a feeling this is going to be.
But that's.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead, Doggy.
I was going to say I just got a feeling they're going to. This is going to be expansive world. I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a lot of hours to complete if you want to make it that way. So sorry, Axel. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say, 3 days, 3 hours, and 3 minutes. That's Ubisoft.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the Ubisoft formula. They pack so much content into their game that to do it all is going to take a long time. So, like, I think Double Barrel Gaming or something. Boomstick.
Mm-hmm.
He had like 25 days into Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I mean, if you don't want to run out of things to do in Ubisoft games, you won't.
Right.
They are packed. Like, Ubisoft games are worth the asking price, in my opinion.
And that's what I'm saying. I just telling like how much lore, how much like everything they could jam pack into this, the worlds and everything. They could do so much with this. I can't wait to see Ubisoft spin on the Star Wars world.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Kay and Nyx, they look like two cool characters. I could relate to these two. So I mean, I think they'll be cool. So like I said, the Nyx guy's cute, man. He's a cute little dude. I think he's gonna be I think he's gonna be a little mess.
Doggy's already sold. He's already gonna buy the stuffed animal to sleep.
Yeah. I like Nyx.
Star Wars Outlaws, SS games I need right now. What's SS games?
SS games I need.
SS games. I don't know what that means. Okay. Avatar is Fire Axle. Yeah, I've heard.
Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. Okay, yeah. Suicide Squad. Games I need right now. Okay. Yes. Great choice on those. And he says Godfall is an amazing game.
Yes, Godfall is good, man. I really enjoyed Godfall. Me and Jacob played that together too. That was fun to go through that. That was a good game. It'd be fun to play single too, but it's a fun game.
Let's see. I'm an old movie, so it'll never happen. But a Lone Wolf McQuaid game would have me doing backflips while singing Dixie. Who the heck is McQuaid? Anybody heard it? Are you pranking me right now? Is that a real name?
I don't know, but if you get that game, you got to record yourself doing
Stop
your
singing, yeah, in the flesh.
backflips while singing Dixie. You know,
Yeah.
put it on Twitter or something, or send it to DM or something. Yeah, we got to see this.
I feel like sometimes I'm like, like Ron Burgundy. Like if it's on the teleprompter, I'm gonna read it. That's how I feel sometimes about the chat. Like if it's in the chat, I'm probably gonna read it. Yeah. Let's see. Cyber Gunther says, I'm just getting off work and playing Godfall late to the party, but I'm liking it a lot.
Oh,
Been
it's fun.
playing with Iceman and Jago Cooking. Hey man.
Oh
those
yeah,
guys are awesome. Iceman
those
is
are
awesome
two.
too.
Yeah, those are two great players to play with, and yeah, that's like I said, I played through it with Jaco. We had a blast, man. That game was fun. It was underrated, I would say. I enjoyed it.
And until they give me a Splinter Cell, I ain't happy. Ah, man. Yeah, that's probably never gonna happen. You're never gonna be happy, man.
Yeah, you're not gonna ever be happy.
Fingers crossed for Skull and Bones. Keep crossing them because Skull and Bones is just gonna get delayed again until next
Yeah,
year.
that trash. Yeah, that trash that's 2025.
I don't know if they can recover that.
It has a February release date. We'll see.
From Yggdrasil to McQuaid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Lone Wolf McQuaid is a real character, Axel. Not in my. I've never heard of that. I mean, wow, that's the first time I've ever heard that name. Yeah, sorry. I am an uncultured person to that. I have no idea who that is. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh, let's see. Whoops. No Titan was talking about Chuck Norris. McQuaid is a classic movie from Chuck. Oh, it's a Chuck Norris thing. He must have kicked that thing out of the history books. Must have not been that great. So, because I haven't heard of it. Let's see. And shout out to Kilo Milo. Shout out to Kilo Milo. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. And Happy New Year to you. And he says, Fortnite Festival. Princess Zelda, is there a Fortnite Festival right now?
I honestly don't know. I have not left the farm. I am embarrassed to admit it.
You're letting Epic Games down.
True.
All right, and moving on to the last game that I'm anticipating this year. It's none other than Hellblade 2 Senua Saga. I cannot wait for this game. I love the first game. The puzzles. When the biggest complaint people have about your game is that, the puzzles were weak. That tells you just about how great the game was. Nobody says, the graphics were crap or the gameplay was crap or something like that, right? And the fact that this game is looking so good. Look at it, Princess Zelda.
It looks amazing.
Looks so amazing. I cannot wait. The combat looks so improved. The story is going to be amazing. Going to put the headphones on with this one. No volume, lights off. I don't care what anybody says. That's the only way to play Hellblade. I can already tell you, I'm gonna love this game. And shout out to is it Melinda Juergens? Is it Melissa? I think it's Melissa Juergens, right? For being Senua, for her acting debut and just being so amazing. And I mean, the combat looks to have new enemy types. It looks to have more violence. You get a companion now. It looks like. To help you with combat, and I mean, it is great. And by the way, guys, I don't know if you noticed, but the way she screams during combat, I'm not going to put it on here due to copyrights, probably. It actually looks like there's like weight to her attacks. It's not like just some like, like certain other games would have, like back in the day, or even now that they just have like weird grunting. Like all of her attacks seem to have a certain scream, and they add to the weight of it all. And as I said, I mean, it just looks so good. And the music, I mean, I just cannot wait. Just really sit down. Really sit down. Mm-hmm. Give it to me right now, Phil. I need it. I need this game. Senua, I need to play this game. Yeah. Princess Zelda Hellblade 2, are you going to take in this amazing game? It's not too difficult.
Yes, I will be playing this game.
All right. That's great. Doggy, talk to us, buddy.
Yeah, the first game is cool. Like you said, I mean, just kind of like the graphics were great in that game. And when people are just playing about the puzzles being too easy or whatever, yeah, exactly. That speaks volumes for it. I made it through the first game, enjoyed it. I mean, I could ask for a little more combat in it, and that's what I'm hoping for in the second game is some more combat, with the puzzles, like maybe a little less puzzles, a little more combat, right? But whatever. If they want to keep the same formula, that's fine. What I've seen from this combat that they've got in this new trailer here, man, that looks good. It looks brutal. Looks like it's going to be fun. The graphics going to be phenomenal. Like we saw in those PlayStation leaks, how I can't remember which studio it was, but the PlayStation studio said,
the Wolverine story, Insomniac.
Yeah, this is the standard that we want to meet with our games. Not any of their stuff. This right here. So people are taking notice. This game's going to look great. I think it's going to play great. I mean, like, Ninja Theory's always been decent with combat and stuff in their games. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the DMC. Can't remember what that's called. DMC. Devil May Cry, I guess. Yeah, whatever it was. Yeah, that game was cool. They made that. I thought that was cool. I think this game's just gonna it's gonna be perfect in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're just gonna have the perfect amount of combat, perfect amount of puzzles, the perfect graphics, the perfect actor for Senua herself. So, and like you said, even the sounds are sounding like they're spot on. So no, I'd definitely be playing this day one. And yeah, I can't wait. I hope it's quarter one because let's get this going. So this great pick. I know a lot of people are looking forward to this. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, got to play it with the headphones on. Definitely gonna play it with the headphones.
Yeah, I just simply every time I see this trailer, I'm just like, yes.
Yeah, it looks awesome. I can't wait to see what they've done. You know what I'm saying? I know they went up there and took bunch of pictures of Iceland and stuff, and so that'll be cool. So I can't wait to see what they got.
And I love that this game doesn't use a HUD. There is no HUD in this game.
Right? Yeah.
Like, you're either paying attention to the voices and to her body language, or you're not. I mean, that's what the beauty of this game. There's no HUD. There's no targeting reticle. It's just you and this special style that they have.
You think it'll still have that same, like, I don't know, mechanic or whatever that is, like where if you die too many times, like where
it deletes your save,
grows up, or you know what I'm saying, in the first one, if you die too many times. I think it
was called the rot in her old one. Yeah.
The rot, yeah. I wonder if they'll kind of go with that again, because I remember towards the end, I thought there was something right at the end of that game, and you had to like walk over the spinning log, and I fell off that stupid thing like 10 times. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna finish this game in a row. No, I'm right at the end.
And you can see it just creeping up your neck even more, covering half your face.
Yeah, and
that I purposely died a lot. I played it twice, and I purposely died a lot in the second one. In the second playthrough, I had to have died like 100 times. I was still good. I think that's just what they told you to like.
Okay, well, I added to the stress for me. I was like, man, how many more times could I fall off this stupid log or die?
But the rot did take over.
Right. Yeah. So, but no, the first one was awesome. But I think this one will kick that one's butt 10 times over. I think. I think we're in for a treat with this one.
We have to be. This game just looks amazing.
Yep.
Yeah. So, cannot wait. Ninja Theory. Cannot wait. Let's see. Ty and Drago says, I'm gonna write a rap for Dr. Doggy.
Okay.
For DJ Doggy, I think is who he meant.
Dr. DJ, whatever. Yeah, Dr. Doggy likes to rap too. He just, he likes to go outside of his comfort zone.
Hey, here you go. Go.
Okay. Jog is the drill. Got my low moti still. Wait, no, I gotta do. Who do you want? Doctor? You want Doctor? You want Dr. Doggy?
No, I want DJ. I want DJ.
Okay. Axel, where's the background beat?
Yeah, I gotta have the beat.
What's happening? Here we
go. Dog's drill. Got my low mocha still. Nowadays, I'm a father. My son clogs the pipes while he does the number 2 like water. Dog's drill, tree of life for you. Your missile out if you haven't seen Loki season number 2.
Shout out to DJ Doggy.
Shout out to Titan Drago for that awesome rap right there. He's the man with the lyrics right there.
The man with the lyrics.
The lyrical right there.
That's right. Let's see. Lots of McQuaid talk. Let's see. Jago Coogan says, I hope there's a lot less puzzles in Hellblade 2, just more combat. Yeah.
Right, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they just kind of level it out. Yeah, I would like more combat, less puzzles, and yeah, I think it'd be perfect to do that.
Yeah. Hellblade 2 looks wild. Yeah, it looks amazing. And I hope Hellblade comes out in March or May.
I'm hoping March or April, May. Yeah.
You know, I'm okay whenever it comes out. It can come out as long as it comes out this year. I'm happy. You know, I know that they delay a lot, but even if they delay, I'll be okay because I know that it's going to be quality. So
yeah,
definitely.
Yep.
But guys, those are the games that we are looking forward to playing this year, 2024. We will review our list in 52 episodes.
Right. Yeah.
Next year in 2025 to see if we were honest or we were a bunch of liars. But I cannot wait. But that's going to do it for this episode of the Iconic Video Games Podcast today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, Happy New Year to all of you guys, the chat. And of course, we wouldn't be able to do this show without you guys, the chat. And that's why you guys will always be the MVP to any of the shows here on the Iconic Video Games Podcast. With that being said, we are going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm Axel1324.
I'm Princess Zelda.
And I'm, what am I? The Doggy with the million. Doggy Dog 420.
There you go. Bye, everybody.